Alright. Okay, good evening, YouTube. It's 10:24 p.m. It's been a week. Last video I put up was pretty serious about my mental health condition. Well, this video is also a very serious one, and I'm sorry to keep bringing you downer videos. I even think I said my last video would be hopefully more positive, but unfortunately a week ago today, at around 11:05 a.m., I was struck by a Dodge Ram truck. I was in a car accident. I was pulling out of a parking lot. I was going to H.E.B to get gas and cigarettes. And I was at the light, and the light turned into a left green arrow, so I turned, and then right when I was in the middle, I just happened to see this huge white Dodge Ram truck coming at me, and I knew I was gone, and there was just no time to even panic, really. I just saw it coming at me, and then I got hit in the driver's side, and it swung my car all the way to the other end of the road, of the street, totally shattered my whole windshield. And he hit me so hard that the Dodge Ram logo, which I don't have with me, but it's in the dining room table, I didn't see this at the time, but it flew through the window and landed in my back seat. I didn't see that. And I'm just like lying there. My airbags did not deploy. I think my airbags were bad, and I drive a Toyota Corolla, or I did. I'm sure I will again when I get a new car. That car is totaled, by the way. It's totally destroyed. And but I'd heard that they were recalling the bags, and I never got around to taking my car in to get the airbags fixed. But I remember seeing sometimes on the lights it would say airbag off, airbag on. Well, the impact was so hard, he might have been going about 35, 40 miles. I was going maybe 5 miles because I was just turning. And the impact was so bad, I got 6 cracked ribs, a cracked pelvis, and a collapsed lung, or a hole in my lung. The doctor said it was collapsed. My mom says it wasn't collapsed, there's just a hole in it. And I do smoke. And I probably should be smoking with a hole in my lung, but I've been smoking for so long that I can't just stop and go cold turkey right now, then I'd really go insane. But all my friends in real life, past members of Crack in the Wall, all know about this. And they sent much love. In fact, my friend Joe Brosowitz, after I posted this comment about what happened to me in the hospital, I was in the hospital in the bed on my phone, and I posted what happened to me because not very many people knew except for my family and my work. I had to call in work and tell them I'd been banged up and I could barely talk because I was in so much pain. My ribs were completely cracked. And my boss is very cool. Like, just we'll take you off the schedule, just heal up, and we'll have you come back when you're ready. And Joe had posted this. There's like about 20 comments from 20 very special friends, and I'm hoping that I'm going to post this to the. That's probably Lance right now who just texted me, but I'm going to post this to Facebook for people to watch, my friends to watch. And I'm not going to name all of you, but you all know who you are. And thank you so much for all your support coming, and just sending me your love. And the thing about Joe is he put a big smile on my face because he was really pissed. I'm wondering if I can even pull up the comment and read exactly what he said. And Joe and I is someone I have a lot of great love for, and I did do a tribute video for Joe earlier, or actually last year, just a few months ago, and Joe was very knocked out by the fact that I did that, and him and I, we have a lot of love for each other, and we're best friends, and I kind of felt like he was the kid brother I never had because I was the youngest of 3 siblings, and we've been through a lot together. So if you just bear with me a little bit, I want to see if I can read his comment live on YouTube. it touched me. His comment really, really touched me. And he's been messaging me just about daily. With you know, seeing how I'm doing and everything. And Lance has too. Lance always texts me daily, and he's demanding a video. So here's your video, LC. And LC claims she's my biggest fan. I don't know. He might have to fight my mom on that, because my mom claims to be my biggest fan. So I think those two kind of go neck and neck there. I mean, how do you choose between those two? Yeah, sorry it's taking a while to find the comment. Here it is right here. So this is what Joe said when he commented. WTF, that really sucks, dude. Hope you get well soon. I'm glad you're not dead, but it is unsettling that you're in this predicament, man. That driver needs his license revoked. And you could sense the anger in that, and that really, you know, through messages I told him, you know, to be honest with you, your heated anger means a lot to me. It just shows how much, not, you know, it's going to sound really mushy, like a big bromance, but hey, that might be what we have as a bromance, and that's fine. I don't care. I'm a grown man. I can say that. We have a lot of deep love for each other. We're best friends. I haven't seen the guy in forever, and he's wanting me to come to Houston sometime and hang out with him. I haven't met his current girlfriend, Tori, but I already love Tori. I already love Tori because I know she's nothing but good for him. And I'm popular tonight. Is that Lance? Beer and cigarette. You saw that live, Lance. Okay. Another one of my friends from Cracking the Wall days played on 2 records. Bass player on 2 records. My great friend Funky Robert McDougall. I emailed him when I was okay enough to email, and you know he had said, "I'm really sorry you're in this situation right now." And he also said, "Can I have your address and phone number?" And I'm thinking, well, the phone number I can understand. You probably want to call me, but why would he need my address? I mean, is he going to make a surprise visit? Well, today in the mail, I get this card. And I was going to open it live on YouTube, but I didn't because I had too many people around in the daytime, and I was on the phone with insurance people and lawyers and all this stuff. And then my friend Jana from work came over to deliver cigarettes and Mountain Dew. She could only stay for a minute because she had another job interview. And Jana, you know, if you're watching this, I love you dearly. You know I do. And good luck on the job interview. And I hope you and I are friends forever. I hope that, you know, when you and I are in our 80s, we're still friends. Because you've done so much for me, more than I deserve. You've done a lot for my family, and you've just been a sweetheart and an angel. So Robert sent me this Teacher's Thoughts, Tender Thoughts card. And the front of the card, kind of colorful blue-green, I like that. It says, "Today I send a great prayer for you out to the universe." Inside the card, "that miracles will be there for you just when you need them, thinking of you." And then what he writes, and his writing right there, "Stephen, I'm so sorry to hear about your mishap. Thinking of you and hope you're doing okay. Hang in there. I'm getting to it, LC. Stop texting me." I can hear him laughing. All he does is like get on my YouTube channel like 24/7 and watches and rewatches. I have to go back and read it again because he just... See what you did to me, LC, because you want this video. Okay. Let me start over. This is what Robert writes. "Stephen, I am so sorry to hear about your mishap. Thinking of you and hope you're doing okay. Hang in there. Your friend, Robert." And Robert and I, we've been friends for a long time, too. And there was a time when Robert and Joe played in Cracking the Wall. There's been a lot of lineups with Cracking the Wall. Cracking the Wall's on hiatus right now. I mean, I'm not even in a condition to play drums, let alone drive a car. I can't even physically drive a car right now. So I can't play the drums. And I was talking about in previous videos that I was frustrated I couldn't find musicians. But right now, I mean, I gotta heal And I'm getting paid Friday. On the 16th, it will be my last paycheck for a while because I'll be out of work. And I've told Jenna, I really want to come back. And Jenna's like, oh, well, yeah, but you need to heal. I mean, she doesn't want me to come back any sooner than I shouldn't, because she just doesn't want me to hurt myself or anything. But she wants me to heal, because she's just being a great friend. I mean, she's like a younger sister too. She's like I think of Jenna as a kid sister. She's she's very great. She's hilarious, and I know how to put a smile on her face. In fact, I made a little joke today that she was going for a job interview at Dollar General, which I used to work at, and they screwed me over. And I tried to tell her, "No, you don't want to work there." But she's like, "Well, if I'm an assistant manager there, I'm going to try to sweep the crew or something like that." Can't remember her exact words, but I said, "Yeah, but like if you leave Toys R Us, who's going to be my Paul Stanley to my Gene Simmons?" And she just had this beautiful smile on her face. She just laughed, and yeah, she's like, "Who's going to be my partner in crime at Toys R Us? Who am I going to crack up?" You've got Juan Marino, who I also love, Juan Mario, and there's like some really cool cats at Toys R Us. And I work with good people, and my boss Mary is really, I'm sorry, Mary, Kim and Oz are really good. But yeah, so it's just, what was that last text message he sent? It's guitar, keyboards, radio, it looks like. Microphone, violin. Is this a microphone? But yeah, it's so it's been a whole week since this has happened. It's been a complete week since the accident. Ribs are the most sore. Some days my legs are sore. Because like I said, I have a cracked pelvis. I didn't see the x-rays. They did give me some x-rays, and I think I got some CTI scans. I did have a IV in me, and they put me on morphine. It was like 5 milligrams of morphine, and that was really good. The day I got out of the hospital, I had my friend John Treadwell, my high school friend, who I used to do recordings with back in the mid '90s, in the back room back there. Actually, he would bring his 4-track over and we'd record. I'd have my drum set back there, and he'd have his guitar and his amp and his 4-track. We made tapes. We recorded tapes. He did stuff on my projects, and I did stuff on his projects. He had this project called Oscar Lee at the time, and then I had this stupid thing called Cream Cheese, where I was just a complete Beck and Flaming Lips ripoff. I wasn't very original back then. But anyway, that guy, he took me to not Randall's. Why do I always want to say Randall's? But Kroger's. We don't have a Randall's in Bryan College Station, but he took me to Kroger's where the prescriptions, my medications are the cheapest. I had been going to Walgreens for so much just because I'm a former employee there, but they're outrageous at Walgreens, and I was losing a lot of money when I could have been going to Kroger the whole time, which is the cheapest place you can get them. And so he bought my medications for me because I could, and I told him I'd pay him back Friday, which I will. And I texted him last night to please beg him to get Mom and me cigarettes, because Mom was running out of cigarettes and I didn't have hardly any left. And I forgot to tell him to go to Walgreens because he couldn't find my mom's cigarettes. My mom smokes Carlton's 100s, and for some reason those are so hard to find, and Walgreens is one of the few places you can find them. And he found hers. I don't know where he got them. And I ended up taking a nap, so I didn't get his text in time, but I got a text from him saying, "Okay, I've been to 3 places and I can't find Carlton 100. Seriously, no place has those." Well, he got her the right cigarettes, but he got me Turkish Gold, Camel Turkish Gold, by mistake. And I haven't smoked a Camel in years. I stopped smoking Camels because I've heard those really give you like bad bronchitis problems. But I smoked most of them, and then Jana came over with the right cigarettes. And I'm not knocking John. I mean, I love John, and I realized how great. He was the one guy that came and visited me in the hospital. He was the one that took the phone, and Lance called. So Lance, if you were curious who that was that took the phone, that was John. That was my friend John from high school. And John's been great. Anthony Zuniga, I'm sure he's watching. He tried to bring over some double cheeseburgers, and my appetite's gone. My appetite's kind of gotten a little bit better. I've been able to eat more than I could, but I'm still not hungry. And him and I share this kind of obsession with McDonald's cheeseburgers. We love McDonald's. And Anthony, him and I have been friends since we were 4. We went to elementary school together all the way up through high school, and then we lost touch when I went to Austin, and then we kind of just ran into each other again, and the kind of the weirdest places, and then, you know, before all this happened, he would call, he would text me or Facebook me every day, and we'd talk about, you know, it'd be game systems or YouTube or cheeseburgers or, you know, guy stuff, guy talk, men talk. This is what the guys talk about. You know, real, like, manly. This is what we would talk about in our man caves, and we're forced to play deuces for 12 hours straight. Some of you will get that. So yeah, there's Anthony, and I gotta mention Anthony and John and Jana and Robert McDougall. Played on 2, like I said, he played on 2 Crack in the Wall CDs. He played on Satire, and he played on Erica M. All the bass, except he doesn't play on Insect God on Satire, but the other 3 songs he plays bass on, and all the bass on Erica M. and She's Gone. That's all him. And Robert's like, I'll tell a story about Robert later on because it's gonna be too long of a video if I tell you how, you know, we became friends. Like, we kind of accidentally became friends, but I cherish this guy in my life, and I love this guy, and I'm glad that he's been in my life. Whether he was in the band or not, that's irrelevant. Just the fact that he's a good friend, and I'm glad he was definitely one of the best bass players. I mean, him and Lance Cook were the 2 best bass players for the band. I'd have to say, I don't even know which one I would like even better. I mean, they were very different style-wise. They had their own, you know, kind of musical background that they brought to the Crack in the Wall table, but they definitely were very important, and they helped give that, Rob gave it that kind of funky sound, like, you know, with like some of the funkiness that he would play, and Lance kind of had that kind of reminded me of like kind of indie rock, kind of an REM, kind of a Mike Mills type bass playing, that style that Lance would do. Perfect for Crack in the Wall, both of those guys. And they're both best friends of mine. Both of them are my best friends. So is Joe, so is Anthony, so is John, so is Jana. You know. And like I said, everybody on YouTube, I'm sorry, not YouTube, Facebook, that sent me all those love messages, you know, like all those great messages. I'm not going to name you all because this video's already gone on way too long, so, but you know who you are. I love you all to death. Thank you so much. I'm going to actually do something a little kind of risky, and I'm not really sure if this is the best thing to do, but and I would not really do this on YouTube, you know, just to do it, but I do have a mark on my chest, and I didn't know it was there. I took my first shower I took from the hospital was like 2 or 3 days ago, and I didn't even know that was there until I saw it in the mirror. So I'm actually going to be a bit risky, and I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to take my shirt off, and then you're also going to see a port over my chest, so you'll see how bad the damage is. I don't know. And I don't know if you can see all that or not. But it's a big gash right here. I don't know if you can see the port, but it's right there. And then this goes up here on my shoulder. So this is quite a bit sore. I was not sure if I should take the shirt off or not, but I'm doing it. So this is actually proof that I am really injured. And I have my walker in front of me. I have to walk around with a walker now. My mom and dad both have walkers, and now I have walkers. I think you've seen enough of that, so I'm going to get dressed again. So the only person without a walker is Kathy, who lives in the back, and we're having to count on her because she's the only one who's not hurt or sick and has a vehicle. So there's my video. So this happened at 11:05, February the 7th, I think. Yeah, because today is Valentine's Day. Wow, what a way to spend Valentine's Day. Well, I have one pretty girl over here, Jana. Wait, you didn't hear that, Jana. Anyway, so that's my crazy video, and hopefully I won't get naked on any other videos, but that's how it's been. So Lance, there's your video. I know you've been wanting a video. I will keep you up to date. I'm going to get paid in 2 days. I might do a paycheck video tomorrow. I'm going to find out about what my pay is in 15 minutes. I thought about doing the pay and this video all in one video, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, because the video would have drawn out and been way too long, and I've probably been talking for about 15 minutes already. So, alright, I will do the best to try to recover, and I hope I'll be back to work very soon. I hate not being at Toys R Us. I love working there. People watching my videos, my paycheck videos, know I love working there. I talk about how great that job's been for me. And I should be getting a rental car pretty soon tomorrow. We have a lawyer coming at 3 in the afternoon to come talk with us. I've been on the phone with lawyers. I've been on the phone with the insurance people. I think this is going to be a long process, but I really think, as bad as this was, as nightmarish as all this was, as painful, as literally painful as it was, something good's going to come out of all this, and we will get what we need. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the flip side with another video. I'll keep you up to date on how I'm doing, and maybe a day or two I'll do a paycheck video. Who knows? My last paycheck for a while. God, I wish I wasn't in this much pain. I miss going to work. I miss driving. I miss being the dependable one for Mom and Dad to get them, go grocery shopping and get them what they need. All because this guy he just had to run a red light. That's the thing. I didn't even see the guy. I didn't see him. All I saw was his Dodge Ram. I don't even know what he looks like. I got his name because we got the police report today, but I don't know anything about him. I didn't see him, but witnesses saw him and everything. We had 2 witnesses that said the same thing I said to the police. They saw that I had the right of way. So I don't talk your ear off anymore. I'm going to end this video. Have a good night. I'll be back later on YouTube, maybe tomorrow, with another video, a paycheck video or whatever. And hopefully it won't be so bad. I mean, downer. Hope to have some kind of humor. Or something, if not humor, then fun in the next video. I've been wanting to do some kind of video project with Jana and some of my friends, maybe Anthony even. So, it's my first week of recovery. Thanks for watching. Good night, everybody. I'll see you later on YouTube. Be safe. Good night.